So I've been doing some study on the forbidden ancient books of the Bible, ones that are no longer among the 66 books that we call the Bible today. One of them that I want to debunk is the book of Jasher. It's called the ancient book of Jasher. We do know that there is a book of Jasher mentioned twice in the Old Testament. It's mentioned firstly in Joshua 10:13. It says, "And the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, until the nation took vengeance on their enemies. Is it not written in the book of Jasher?" So that's one place where it's written in the Old Testament. Another place is in 2 Samuel 1:18. "He said that it should be taught to the people of Judah. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher." So the book of Jasher, there is definitely one that has been considered scripture for many years in our history, but that is not the same book that you'll find that is called the ancient book of Jasher. That is not the one that is mentioned in the Bible, in these two scriptures, because these two things that were spoken of aren't recorded in that book. And that book was put together in the 11th and 12th century. It begins with the lead up to the murder of Abel by his brother Cain, and it ends in the death of Joshua. There are many contradictions from this book and the one that we call our Bible. The first is that in the book of Jasher, the ancient book of Jasher, it says that there are 15 plagues on Egypt, which is a complete contradiction to the Bible as we know it, which claims there to be 10. Another contradiction to our Bible is where it says it says in the book of Jasher that the Red Sea was divided into 12 parts, where in our Bible it's recorded that there was only 2 parts. And being that these writings are so much later than the ones from the book of the Bible, we can only conclude it to be false. In addition, it also contains new teachings which are contrary to the teachings from the 66 books that we consider our Bible, such as necromancy. In the ancient book of Jasher, in chapter 42, 30 to 41, it writes that Joseph visits his mother's grave and cries out for her to speak to him. Joseph then hears the voice of his mother Rachel from the grave, reassuring him to put his trust in the Lord. Necromancy is considered to be an abomination to the Lord, which is written in the book of Torah. So just from my brief study, we can clearly conclude that the book that we find that is called the ancient book of Torah is not the same book that has been mentioned in the Bible. So we can clearly see that, yes, there was a book of Jasher. It is not the one that we can find today. And so this is my my first post, and I hope you enjoyed it.